Hello everyone, this is RexRed. I am back with another awesome Daz Studio tutorial. And today we are going to be working with Omni hair. Yeah, imagine that. So it's not a hair care product, it's a hair care thing. So if you Google Omni hair, you will find a little blurb. Actually, AI has already figured out that Omni hair is a thing with Daz Studio. So we're gonna just jump right into this and see what we have. I gotta switch over to my streaming computer and open Daz Studio, and here we go, here we go, here we go. As soon as we have that live, I have been working on my camera, and as you can see now, you can actually see what I look like, because my camera, I've not been able to get it to work right, and it's finally happened. So we have the Sigmund theme, but Albert would like to say hi, even though it's playing. So we go here. Here we go. Hi. Oh wow, Albert! Oh my gosh. So yeah, that was Albert. Hello. Say hello again. I can't. This is all backwards. Hello. Oh, Albert's got something weird in his throat. All right, we're back, and this is our streaming thing. So I'm not sure if I've got the lights right, and I have this blonde streak going down. I dyed my hair today a little lighter, and for some reason it looks, I have like this blonde streak. You know, it's always got to be something. So, all right, we are here, and Angus says hello to Albert. Albert says hi, Angus. That was Albert, yes. So yes, now here I've got to figure out what I'm doing. Which computer am I on here? We got to go back to this computer because I've kind of got. You can actually, yeah, I think I've got a problem here. Let's see if I can push this. Which one is okay? That's this hand. So if we push this, I think over this way, we end up, okay, what's going on here? No. What's happening? So, all right. This hand is that. Oh, is this hand. Okay, I see. So we've got to pull, just one moment. That always feels good to walk out with earbuds in my ears. All right. Now, let's see. Do we have two hands? Almost have two hands. All right, we got to have the camera in front of our face. You might say, why don't... Oh, now... Okay. This is that hand. Okay, so I guess it's got to go the other way. If it's not one thing, it's another. All right. Let's see if this works now. Oh, that's wonderful. Now I have that in the way. How did, oh, I know. We have to go back where we were. Like about here. And then I've got to zoom in. That's what we've got to do. We've got to open this up, and we've got to zoom a little bit. Well, that didn't really work either. I'm not sure why everything is being so difficult now. But it's sort of working. Sorta. Okay, we go out one more. And then we just move this over, I guess. I'm not sure what to do here now. Okay. Okay, we're going to try that. And that's not right there either. Going to have that jumping around through the hole. Now, if this isn't right, we're just going. Not sure why that is in there. That camera. Okay. This will work. It's going to have to work. So, not sure what's going on. If I go zoom out a little more, I guess I can't zoom out anymore. I switched the camera around from the back to the front camera, and I think I just kind of messed things up, but it's still okay. All right, so I am just trying my best to figure all this stuff out, and it's not easy at all. It is not. It's just so many different variables. Okay, and so we take this here and push that over a little bit like this. Now I'm backwards, so I just, oh my gosh, transform, flip horizontal. Yeah, that works, I guess. And this one, full screen, I guess that's going to work too. So I think we're not going to be going to full screen very much. So as you can see, I've finally figured out how to get my camera to work right. So we have a nice sharp clear camera now, and I have been working to try and get my camera sharp and clear and not have to like blind myself with lights and all for about 3 years, 4 years. And it just sort of kind of happened today where I finally got it sharp. It's no longer the green. I'm not green anymore from the green screen, and I don't have. So, okay, let's dive into this. I am sorry about that. I imagine you can just jump over this part until we get actually into the welcome. Yeah, I have a blonde streak. I guess I am setting a new trend. Everybody's going to have one. Yeah, I'm not sure, it doesn't look blonde. I'm not sure what's really causing this. It's just strange. It's a strange thing. Because when you look at my hair up close, it's not there. So, all right. I'm not going to worry about it. So all right, now I'm going to go to this computer, and we're over here now, and I can I need to hear myself a little bit so that I know that I'm not blasting people or, okay, that is good. That works. A little bit lower. All right. Now, you might think, why didn't I get all this set? I actually had it set, and it's just, I've been working on this all day, and finally I've had some good luck with it. So, all right. So what we're going to do is work with Omni here today, okay? And we're going to put a figure in the scene. Let's put a figure. What I'd like to do is test some hair, some strand-based. It's supposed to only work with strand-based hair, but which strand-based hair? Is this like just this new kind of strand-based hair that has just come out? Or will this work with, will these shaders work with the old style strand-based hair? Now we can of course try to put them on it, but will it look good? And that's the question. It won't work with mesh type hair. It'll only work with strand-based. So this should be interesting, to say the least. Let's find a good character to put in the scene. And we'll go with Ethan. I guess he'll work. And so we have Ethan. And we'll put Ethan in the scene, and then we're going to put some clothes on him real quick. And then what we're going to do is try and work with this strand-based hair. So we now have, if I can get a little more organized on my stream now, we now have a nice keyboard here that's visible. And my video is finally, I don't think I'm going to have to mess with it again. It just seems to be working fine. So, okay, so all right, now we have Ethan here. Let's put some pants on him so we can work with him. Scripts, underwear. We'll go with these shorts. That works. Okay. Now, I want to get him out of this pose. I don't want to look at him in this kind of like pose. So let's just find a pose for him. Okay, we'll turn this on. We go to files. I always go the wrong way here. Function by function, and then it has to close and reopen. It always has to do that. Yes, it does. By function standing. All right. And what do we got, Ethan? Let's try this one. All right. That looks come hither here. So we're going to work with the new Omni hair, but I want to try some old hair that I'm quite sure is strand-based, and see how these Omni shaders work with it. All right. So let's see. Come over here. I think I can pull this over a little more. And yeah, now it's just my green screen is just gone. It's just behind me. It's just rock solid gone. And so that's been a problem for a long time. So, all right, we go to products and we're going to hair, and let's try this shaved. It's one of my favorite hairs. It's just, okay, now why? Okay, that's, let's go to the Genesis 8 shave, because this will take us back to the early shaved hair. Let's see if we can take and resurrect some of this old hair that we've had, and have a new look with it, with these Omni shaders. So, because I'm going to be very interested to now find out like which hair is strand based and which ones really look right with the hair. Okay, so now we're waiting for that to snap, and it did, but it probably isn't fitting his head right. So what I will do is select this hair, and let's give it a good try to work right. So we'll go to geometry, to mesh grabber, and we'll grab it right here and see how much we have to pull on this. Well, okay, that's out. It looks actually like it fit him pretty well. I don't think I need to do anything with it. It just fit him well. Is that a spot on the top? No, it's... Oh, seems it's weird. Like my hair today. All right. So now I have to find these. This just looks strange. It's the gray. I get it's the lighting. Let's see how he looks like in Iray. What he looks like in Iray. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. All right. We got a handsome dude here. And so now we've moved him around a bit, and I think his eyes are not quite in the sockets, but just little things that I noticed that I might want to fix at some point, but this looks good. Now, it's going to look much better if these Omni shaders... So what we're expecting this to do is to replace the Iray with a PBR shader that is supposed to react. There it is. This is called Revolution Omni Shader Presets for Strand-Based Hairs. I bought this the day it came out, and it's like, I'm going to do a tutorial on that. And it's like, all right, after I figure out my camera and after I spend a month figuring out my camera, buying more cameras, and just, oh my gosh. So we're going to select the shade. Now, we don't want to put this on the cap. So we want to put this just on the hair. So so we have the scalp and the head shaved. So this would be this. I would assume this would be our. This looks like strand-based hair to me. So let's see if we can isolate some of this old hair and see like which one. But this looks like it was a bunch of strands. So let's see how this works. Now we got to go into surfaces. Now we have the actual strands selected, and we go down through these, and there are a lot of them. There's just a ton, and these all say MDL, which is kind of odd. Okay, Revolution. Okay, this is for preview on. Because once you put it on, I think it turns off. That's kind of a good thing to know, that we have to turn it back on. All right, we're going to give this a try. This is Brunette Intense. Okay, what happens? Wow, okay, it worked. But it looks terrible, okay? I think maybe horrible is more like it, but we're doing something wrong here. All right, maybe we're doing something. Okay, preview PBR on. Okay, set tessellation to 0. That didn't fix it. Now let's look, though, and see. This couldn't actually look any worse. But we have to figure out why. All right, so now we have all these shaders. These ones, okay, up top. Okay, these say shaders, okay. Bias, okay, that would be, all right, these say MDL. They all say MDL. All right, tip brushed blonde. Okay, this looks like my hair today. Like with gray in the, a yellow streak in the middle. All right, let's go tips black. All right, we're going to look and see if we actually have. All right, this looks like it is the, this looks like our shader. This is definitely not Iray. So, I mean, it's different, got a different IOR. Now, I remember what IOR stands for, but I can't remember. Now we have hair color weight. Okay, that. Okay, root to tip distance. Okay. Roughness. Specular shift. Z. That didn't do anything. Now that starting to look a little. This couldn't be any worse looking, actually. A normal map. Let's bring that down. Are we working with the same hair? Enable opacity. Okay. All right. This worked. Okay. See now, he's got a little strip there now. I'm wondering. Okay, this is like a shine kind of thing going on here. But this actually, with the opacity down like this, looks better than the old hair. But there's something weird going on here. Cut out opacity. Now from a distance, this already looks better than the old hair did. Now we've got this strange lighting in here. Normal map. I think the normal map was all the way up. What's IOR? Yeah, see, this really does just already look better than the old hair. I've seen it a million times, but this kind of, there's some weird stuff going on. Roughness to tip, roughness to root. Let's put some roughness here on both. Okay, that kind of made it seem more opaque. The gray here, and now what is our color? What are our colors? Hair dye weight. Now this is where we can give it a different color. Now that doesn't look bad. It's starting to look, see, this looks much more natural now. I'm wondering if root to tip color, exclude white. Okay, those are, reflector shift. Okay, now that's the one. Okay. All right, so I would say that this was a success, even though it kind of, now we can go here into cutout opacity and bring this down even a little bit more. And this really does work. Now that didn't, because suddenly it's all like, okay, we have to find the happy medium here. Where it starts to look right. Okay, well, this isn't bad. All right, so we delete it. And now we go back to our, what we're going to do. Now I can't put all of these in a folder up in my favorites. Now I'm wondering, okay, this says tessellation. Echo, define tessellation.
Tessellation is the act of arranging shapes, typically polygons, in a repetitive pattern without any gaps. This technique is commonly used in art, architecture, and designed to create visually pleasing and efficient designs. Tessellations can be found in various forms of cultural expression, such as tiled floors, mosaics, and murals, and they have practical applications in fields like engineering and mathematics.
Okay. It's the arrangement. Okay, so this we just look up. We could look up revolution, but Omni brings it up also. All right, so let's go back to hair and let's see if we can find another. Let's see, long hair. I wish it would say like strand-based, you know, here. But you kind of have to look at it, I guess, to see if it's strand-based. I think this is strand-based, but that may already be Omni hair. All right. Well, okay. Why, Ethan? Okay, it's just obviously not coming up with the long hair. That hair kind of looks like strand-based hair. We'll know when we try it, won't we? Yeah, this sort of has strand-based written all over it. All right, this is for Genesis 8 male. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are here today working on a figure in Daz Studio. All right, now we go back here to Smart Content and see if this is indeed strand-based, Omni. What we'll do is we'll put some of the Omni hair in and take a look and see what the parameters are on that now, so we can then decide if some of this stuff ash brown. Let's go to the hair cap, and we would select the hairs and make sure we have the hairs selected here. And I guess we just select hair. Okay. And we go back to here and MDL shader, so it says. Yeah, in a way that kind of worked. This does look like strand-based hair. Now, I wonder, okay. It looks like part of it's missing though. So, all right, this may require a render to actually see the full hair. We go utilities here, render on, which may not show. Let's go to our render settings, see what it looks like there. 120 and progressive. Let's do this so I can stop it and render this. See what it looks like. Nope, it didn't really do what I thought it was, but cancel. All right, so right now, I think everybody, and there are people who probably put more time already into learning how to use this hair than I'm sure there are than I am. I'm just like starting today, even though I've had this product since the day it came out. I thought, well, this is cool. All right, so what we're going to do is go to filter context. We're going to put some Omni hair on that like has been already edited by the Daz artists and see if we can find what they're doing, what tricks they're doing, and how things edit with those, and see if there are parameters that go with their hair that don't translate when you put it on an Iray strand-based hair. Okay, so we're going to go and do a search for Omni and just do this. Ethan, why haven't they put that in? All right, let's try Omni in files. Sure, it'll show up here. Omni mixed red. Okay, what does this go to? Explore product. All right, so we're going to put some of this hair on him. Hair and beard. We'll just do the hair because I don't want to mess with something. Okay, hero hair on cap. That's what we want. Now this is right out of the box. This is, and I'll tell you right out of the box, it really, I don't think it looks that great, but this isn't bad. Now you see this has that same kind of thing where it looks transparent, but the gray in this room, let's go in and change the environment a little bit to something. Now materials, we have all these materials, thin and opacity map only. See, we have a ton of stuff that comes with this hair. Root to color, rotation, strands thin, strands thicker, clumped. Like, let's just, okay, let's, like I said, put some kind of, I'm wondering if black would work, if I could just go here to black, backdrop, and go black. Oh, we still have this terrible HDRI here. But I think we'll leave the black and we'll just mess with the HDRI. HDRI environment parameters. Draw a dome on, I guess, so it doesn't matter. Okay, we browse. And it takes us to HDRI all. Let's find one that would give us a good color to the sky. Oops, I always do that. Clouds, browse. Where's the Jefferson ones? Jefferson. Oh, and it doesn't. Clouds. S. What was that again? It says clouds underscore Jefferson, so all right. I just gotta go through them manually again. C clouds. CL. Here it is. All right, we'll move this around so we have. Well, that's weird. I guess it's night. This is pretty nice how that's going in there. So I didn't realize it was like night. I could make it brighter, but let's just find something that works right out of the box. These are what, clear skies it says? Oh, I've done it again. Browse. There we go. All right, we'll try this. Come back. I think this is a 16K. Yeah, we got some nice color there. Nice realism. All right, this looks pretty good. Now, looks very fine. So let's now play around with some of these. All right, this is some of these hair cap, and that's the hair. Let's try the clumped. Well, it doesn't look that clumped. Fillers. That does look like it made it thinner. Heavy clumped heavy. See, that doesn't look clumped at all. Okay, strands thinner. Yeah, that did make them thin. Strands thin. Thicker. Okay, why doesn't it look like it seemed... Okay, let's select this. Yeah, it's not doing anything, strand, so maybe we have to select these. And yeah, that doesn't seem to be doing anything to this hair. Thinner, thicker. Maybe I have to add it to the cap. Nope. All right, this is these are colors. All right, what are these? Cap opacity, that's cool. So we go to the cap. That works, where you can just easily make the cap much more opaque and thinner. This is where it's almost gone. You can see right through the hair, which isn't very good. But it allows you to pick the exact opacity, like that's pretty good right there. And what are these? Okay, these are cap colors. Oh, cap opacity map only. Map. Okay, this Omni color. These are. All right, this is interesting. So will this work if I put it on the cap? No, you have to select the hair, I guess. That didn't work either. Default thinner. So none of these are working. Target surface line filler. Let's just click away at these surfaces. All right, maybe, okay, usually you have to have the hair selected and these for anything to work. All right, let's try this. All right, well, shaping. Okay, this changes the shape of the hair, which is kind of good. That didn't work. Oh, maybe it did. It did something, but it didn't look like it actually changed the shape of the hair. Like, not much. Shape 0. Yeah, it is changing the shape, but this one's got to like, well, all right. And what's this? 0, the cap. That's the beard shape. So this gives you, oh, and this looks like curly, kind of. Yeah, that made that one, that's definitely a little wavier. I like that. This is really kind of nice in the sense that it looks kind of realistic. And now let's go into surfaces and see what we have. And melanin. Okay, black. I thought there was a melanin slider also. Brown. Light blonde. See, these are just, all of these parts are white. They're all things that I've never worked with yet. Root to tip color ratio. Okay, so blending distance. There's a root color and the tip color. This dye hair color is interesting. We can go here and like make the hair green. And now which one makes it more green? Okay, that one looks like it does, but so that's our tip color, our root color. Okay. So we could go with that, and then the tip color. Root color. Okay, but what's wrong? The cap. The cap is still the same color. So we go to the cap here. This is weird. The cap is just Iray. So we go to base color and we go to there we go. There's our cap. That's interesting. The texture of this hair, so this hair really is usable in lots of situations. Now we go down here to back to our hair. We select all 4 of these. And we have the collision layer. Okay, that's our oh look. See, now when I put these on that other hair, these didn't show up. So it's making me think that maybe that other hair, it was strand-based, but it wasn't, it may not have been D4s. And maybe in order to get all of these different things, you have to have D4. Look at this hair. Self-collide friction, okay, damping. Points per hair. So we could go 30 points. And hairs per guide, we could make his hair much thicker. So let's go 4. Or we could make it thinner, 2 per guide, 1 per guide. That's pretty nice. So we go to 5 per guide. It's going to get really thick. See, that doesn't look like it really worked. Okay, hairs per guide. This says it's off. Target. Okay, this one is going to be the one. PR. Let's go 2. Let's go 4. Let's go 10. Oh, points per hair. Okay. Hairs per guide. Distribution radius. Point 0, 1. So they're really close together. Hair to tips there. Hair gain. None of these. All right, global shape range. Hair constraint iterations. Propagation threshold. Density. Nothing seems to be happening. which is kind of typical. Okay, and now there's these reflection, roughness, hair dye weight. Now, when we go roughness tip root, roughness to the tip, you see that made it more defined, like that the hair is actually there and a little less transparent. Okay, his hair is going to look more pink when it's from behind because it's not being viewport color. IOR. Now that changes it quite a bit. Echo, what is IOR in Daz Studio?
I found a Barasa Dance Studio. Barasa Dance Studio.
Echo, stop. I've looked that up before. Okay. What is IOR? Parameter. I spelled parameter wrong. PAR. Index of refraction. Range is between 1.55. It can be adjusted to achieve different effects. IOR will result in hair appearing shinier and more reflective, while lower I will give a duller appearance. So we have one. What did it say? 1 point. Okay, that's 5. 1 point. All right, now that is lower IOR. PAR. All right, 155. So if we go down to it says it'll get duller if we go 0.1. Yeah. All right, so that's shine theoretically. Okay, so if we go to 3, so yeah, the light is shining off it more. That's good to know. Index of refraction, 1. That's pretty good here. 1. Okay, so 1.55 they said is our normal. So yeah. So if we go 2, how much is that? Yeah, that's a little too shiny. 0.2. Yeah, now that looks a little dull. So yeah, 1.55 is really right about where it needs to be. Yeah, you can see the little bit of shine. That's beautiful. Okay, there's something that the light is doing when it hits it. It looks pretty good, but when it's not hitting it, it looks weird. But now what happens? Okay, this is the roughness. Okay. Roughness to root. So we go this really low here. Still doesn't look right. Hair dye weight. Okay, so this is the hair dye. So there should be a way to turn the hair dye off. I go just, oh, you turn it off like that. Oh, but then we still have now our, so that's these colors here that we're seeing there for hair color. So if we go to our cap here and just make it, I guess, brown or something. Surfaces, cap. Like a tan color. Flesh tone. Yeah. The hair, the hair doesn't look like it's... All right, we go back to the hair. It looks too transparent. What did I bring down the... hair gain. I don't know what these colors have. Sample rate. Constraint iterations. Density. That didn't do anything. Collision response. Yeah. Enable opacity. This is nice. Opacity threshold. It doesn't seem to be doing... I'm just not getting anywhere today with this. Just like nothing works. Normal map. Just nothing. You would think it would disappear if I brought it down to 0. You'd think something would happen. So maybe there needs to be hair dye weight for opacity to work. Now we do this, then it's all this color and none of this color. And so we go now back to the cap. And we change the cap back to no, that's the wrong one. What was that? White? Let's go to white. Glossy color. This is the right one. There. Now his cap is base color. Then we go to the hair. And we'll go with the root color. Go there. Tip color. Okay, and now the cap. We would want that darker. So we go to something like this. No, maybe not. Red. Base color. And now if we turn off shine on this, okay. Translucency weight. Red. And what if we work with this? What's the other color? Top coat might do it. So, all right, I just wanted to come in and do a little bit of art. Art, you are here. Sorry I didn't notice you sooner. We are working today. I got my camera working a little bit better. I have this blonde streak going down. I'm not sure why I have a blonde streak. I did dye my hair today. Maybe that had some of the old dye on it in the center, and I didn't cut it short enough. I'm not sure, but as you can see, it's just strange how that blonde streak. So, yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here. So thank you for the likes. Glossy. Okay, this is the cap. Oh, take the cap and make take the gloss off the cap. I don't know that the cap needs to be glossy. It still isn't like shiny, saying, hi, I'm red. Oh, maybe. No, I have them both selected here. Glossy color. Emission, cutout opacity. We go this way. Oh, now what's this? Okay, that was some kind of image. All right, let's hide the hair. See what color this scalp is. Okay, it's just not incredibly, which is kind of cool. So we go though back to the cap. And now there must be we turn on the cutout opacity and then make that high. All right, base thin film. Top coat weight. All we have to do is give it a little bit of color here and we can... No, that didn't... that didn't... Nothing's working. So, Software Tools is here too. Let's 3D scan that hair and get it in Daz looking clean. Yeah, this is the Omni hair, people. I don't know if anybody has had any experience using it yet. It's really nice hair. Actually, this isn't. But when we turn this back on, this is pretty cool hair. And well, let's go into some of these. All right, zero hair shape. Now, I might have, let's see, zero hair, zero scalp shape. Okay, let's go to the cap, zero cap. Now, what happens when we turn this off? All right, well, that's the shape. Okay, I guess zero hair shape is this, and that would turn it back to the default. Replace, I guess. That was weird. So that would be this, the hair shape. Okay, materials. See, these don't work. Because when I go into, like, this one I thought was kind of cool. All right. Now, this is the index of refraction. Okay, so the low one is 1. This is 5.1. 1.5 was supposed to be, so if we select that, it shouldn't change, of course. What happens when we go hair dye weight? Okay, this is how, all right. And we lower the hair dye. Oh, that's the hair dye. Now, I don't know that this is actually doing anything. I may have kind of corrupted this. I think I corrupted this hair. Let's do it again. You started yawning. Yes, I just yawned as well. Going to check on my coffee for the morning. I have a company tomorrow, a senior software engineer with unnamed West Coast company. Oh, a software company. Amazing. That is very cool, Art. That's like, I mean, just amazing. I hope that the opportunity is absolutely fantastic for you. Yes. Very, very, very fantastic. All right, we try this again. And we go to the materials. Let's go right to materials. Let's click on the hair cap. Okay, see, I'd like to get this multicolored material thing here. This would be nice to see what this looks like, but it doesn't seem to want to. Now I can't even find it. Blended. Let's try this. They see that didn't work. This one, see this? Okay, well, we have the cap selected, of course, but let's try this. Blended. No, you see those default thinner. Now, if okay, I don't have these selected, I guess. I have to have them selected, maybe. No. Yeah. Yeah, it's that is something to be proud of. Massive software opportunity. That is excellent. Excellent. Now, this looks like scalp opacity, okay? So, all right, let's go try this. The scalp cap, let's turn the hair off. Let's see if we can get something to work. Map only, default, okay. All right, we'll go back to services. Maybe we have to have this selected. You shouldn't have to. The material should know to put itself on there. Okay, something happened there. Cap 4. All right. Oh, okay. This looks like it goes back 4, and this is ahead more. Okay, this is nice, depending on the style. Value 0, okay. And what's that? Value, okay, so these slowly come up. 20, why do they change color? Opacity, okay, this is the most. Okay, that's opacity 1.0. These are, oh, okay, these, okay, those are opacities. Yes, this is still Omni hair. We are working with actual Omni hair, and these are the presets that come with this. This is new. It just came out like yesterday or the day before, and it also comes with the beard. And the map opacity, map only. Okay, now look at this. Now when we switch the style, like bring this, okay, this brings this back more, I guess. Cap style. And then this gives us a deeper hue to it. Okay, this is for the top side. Yes, well, Art, you have a good night. Get some rest and be sharp and attentive tomorrow. That's I should take some of my own advice. But yeah, have a lovely, lovely evening. Thank you for hanging out here, and we're working with Omni hair color weight. Now this looks like it has to do with the hair color weight. So I haven't really figured out the difference here. Cap opacity value is 1. So this would be the most opaque as we work our way down. Okay. And of 30. Okay, I see what's happens here. The reason why that doesn't look like there's anything here. Yeah, that's okay. To delete things that you feel might compromise or just not be viewed well. Okay, so that's that's what that delete is for. I have some chatters that come in and they chat, all night, and then they go back in and delete everything. So it's just some people are like that, and it's fine. Okay, this is now. All right, I understand this is opacity value. Okay, so all right, these are just change the opacity. Oh, now this. Okay, these map only with cap. All right, so these change the shape. Okay, see how these go back and this is receding a little more and then less and less. And this one is, all right, so this one recedes. Yeah, well, I think it's just good that people have options. It's good that people have options to do Omni color ID. I would really love to figure out what this Omni color ID is. Maybe those have to do with the beard. Where, all right, tip to color ratio. Okay, those strands thin. Clumped filler. Oh, okay, these fill in. Well, the thing is when we're here, but when we're not, people just come into the chat from anywhere, and they when I'm not here, they come in from all kinds of places, and they're going to think what they may, and it's just nice that they come in, and if they actually stay and watch this, that's very nice. It's nice to have them here. Now, this is supposed to be clumping. This is default. And this one is slim. I just really can't see the difference in these. I really wish I could. Let's see what this does. Yeah, it does look like there's a difference there. Look at these hairs. That's default. Okay, this is clumped heavy. Yeah, I just really can't see that. Multiply crown to opacity. This might, okay, these might have to do with the scalp. The cap, I mean. Cap, scalp. Art, have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful night. Now, this is doing nothing. Okay, maybe it did do something. All right. Yeah, it's doing something. Crown. Okay, to opacity. See, it looks like it's getting like thinner here. Multiple noise. Noise 1. Lie material. So these are layers. Oh, I'm probably putting layer on layer. I think they're replacing each other. Okay. Crown to opacity, 25%. Now this is a widow's peak. I think that's where it's supposed to point in the center. But I don't see any widow's peak here. Now, you know, there's just no documentation at all on these products. You know, that's why I'm here, so that I can spend a few hours running around in circles and not get anything done, and then kind of complain that there's no documentation anywhere in the world for this. And I've watched every YouTube video before that was ever made on Omni hair, just so that I wouldn't come in here, you know, but there's no documentation. All right, so let's see if let's see if we have any more Omni hair here. We could work with the beard, but now what happens if we take this Omni hair and just add some of these shader sets to it? Let's turn it on. So we come to surfaces. All right, where is that again? Surfaces, we'll select these. Maybe I have to have that selected. I don't know. All right, let's go to parameters. It could be just changing one of the shaders at the top or something. Let's try this. It's probably going to look the same. No, it changed and it worked well. This is crushed orange. Now, it's not changing the utilities. What if we preview the hair off? Well, that didn't work. Tessellation 0. Now, I'm not sure why I would want to do that. Okay, so let's see this bias hair. I think it's too short to really be biased. Okay, this is black intense and brown black. Again, it's too short. Ash brown. So these are the new shaders. Gloss less. Okay, this is nice. Gloss is the least. And this is a gloss default, which is kind of glossy. Golden blonde intense. Not sure what that looks that looks very realistic, sort of, for blonde hair. Just saying, because blonde is the really hardest hair to get to work. All right, now this is weight, hair dye weight. All right, that looks pretty shiny. This is 30, 90. Oh, how thick it is. 70 and 10. This would be really thin. Oh, it's so thin you can see right through to his scalp, kind of. Or maybe it's the thickness of each hair, like the translucency of each hair. The weight. Yeah, it seems as though it's getting more translucent. The more weight, the more opaque. I like the high weight, actually, because then when you look at it from up this way, you don't see like the scalp. Let's see if we go, how far we go down till we start seeing. Yeah, see how you can see right through to the scalp? So I would say you don't want to be 90, but like maybe 70. 70 is good. This 50 probably is even good. Well, you can set it, but 50 is a nice blend of both. So weight is very important. So we maybe even go like to 60 or something. You can go into the parameters. Now we know that surfaces. Now parameters, when we go here, what do we have? We have add extensions. Add curls. That looked like it took the curls away. So these add clumps. So this is nice. Now these are helpful because I'm so stupid with add clumping. Oh yeah, see, because, all right, now I might want to go back and add a little more weight to this. Where was that? Roughness. Was it here or? That's roughness. Weight. Yeah, see, that's too high. Like 70 is probably good. Yeah, so now it's still this, and you can go finer. Now, how do we get to finer hair? Roughness. Bias. Okay, so this tells us like how much of the hair is tip and how much of it is root. All right, that's utilities. All right, so I kind of wish this hair set had more presets, but the thing is now if we go to the hair, now the cap also, if we go to parameters, there may be some cap stuff too. Yeah. Move sideburns. Oh, this is nice. So this is all part of this hair. And so if we go here to the cap and turn the hair off. Okay, and we just select back to the cap. Look what we have. Inflate all. What happens here when we inflate the cap? I guess it just made it okay, shrink wrap. Okay, these move back head. All right, well that's okay. So you can see there's okay, so these are movements. Okay, side contract, slide contract. All right, that's Z. All right, slide. Okay. Widow's peak back. I thought Widow's peak was in the front. Oh, okay, that worked. All right, so that gives us this is really nice that you can now really tailor how upper temple forward. Okay, that brings it way back. This brings the upper temple head. Compress. Sideburns wider. Well, we need to make the all right, now you see I've done something here with the temple forward. You probably only want to bring it up, you know, as far as you really need it and not just like bring it way down, or else you're going to end up with it sticking off the head. Now we might be able to turn up, not sub D, but it was smoothing iterations. To like, that didn't do anything. Collision iterations, not really. We still have it kind of sticking off the head there, which I don't like, but Mesh Grabber would fix that. So it brings it up in there, and then we'll Mesh Grabber. Let's see. Why do I have the hair selected? Okay, when we're, okay, I know, I was just kind of messing with the, okay. Something that I couldn't even see now. Where's the temple? Widow's Peak. Okay, just bring that up a tiny bit, and it not sticking off the head now. It's for if you have a figure that has a really large, where their forehead comes out a lot. Just bring it up enough so that it's there. Now we could go here with this smoothing iterations on this, and sub D. I think sub D is probably good. So sideburns down. So what? Okay, we got something happening on the head here. Oh, because I went into Iray. I mean into Mesh Grabber. All right, now I'm out of Mesh Grabber, but it's still, we still have something poke through there. Move top head out. Yeah, that fixed that. So we can now go back to Where were those things? This is for this hair. Ethan, let's go out of here. And let's go to materials. Let's go to this. Get rid of Omni. Let's go back into Ethan's hair. And now if we take some of these, we have the opacity level at 1. Okay, maybe I have to select this. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, that did. Now, and I click that, that goes away. So these are just some, okay, I see. These are some settings with, not sure with the opacity map only, okay. These are settings. Now this one you can actually see the sideburns. Okay, this, I like this one kind of the best because it would be for a full head of hair and not something with shaved down the side. But all right, so now when we go back into parameters, when we go side fringe back, okay, this is the cap. All right. Temple forward. Side, okay, where are the ears up? Okay, that did look like it tried to bring them up. Ears down. Yeah, that brought it right to the level of the ears. This is interesting. Slide neck back, up and back, okay. Well, let's see if we can see this enough. Where's the neck? Yeah, that brought that up a good amount. And that brought it way down. Yeah, so that's a good amount there to be able to work with. If your hair isn't, if the hair you pick is just lower, you got to move the cap lower. Slide back, neck up. Oh, that's what we just did. Cap slide expand. This is to expand the whole cap. All right, that moved the neck down. It moved all, I think it's like a, with everything. Slide contract. Okay, let's bring it all. Yeah, that brought it all away from the ears and away from the forehead. This is a very nice, this is one of the most, okay, and it also brought up the sideburns. Where are the sideburns? Sideburns down. That wasn't very much, but it does bring them up. All right, so it's just a way of putting a nice some of this sideburns wider. It's very subtle. Let's get a little closer here. And now we can see. Sideburns wider. Oh, this almost looks like it's doing something down here. Sideburns down. Okay, well, they're definitely gone here. When we bring them up, sideburns wider. Okay, I guess it's subtle. Slide fringe back. No idea what that is. Fringe back. Okay, it would be here, I guess. All right, that does bring that ahead a lot there. So this is very nice. Now, we take now the widow's peak was the one that we had the issue when I brought it up. It made this big. All right, that may have been because I could have had like the expand all on. So this seems to have worked well to bring. Oh, that's the widow's peak back. This is the widow's peak forward. Yeah, see, that does stick off the head. It's not supposed to do that. I don't think it is. No, it's definitely not. Look how bad that is. So we just want to bring it up enough to be where you want it to be. Now, when we bring it back, it definitely pulls it back on the head. Yeah, like a lot. All right, so it's just you can't bring it up too far. Maybe on some characters, that's the thing. See, like that's just way too far. Just bring it up enough until it's... This is all strange. Actually, you can't bring it up much. And then we have a little bit of something showing here, which would have to expand the top. Would move head out, move top crown out. There. So these are nice. These are nice. Now they've got another couple specks there, so we'd have to move the back. You can't really see them that much, but all right. So let's now look at some of these morphs that go with the hair on this. Now again, this product is called Lee Anti-Hero Hair for Genesis 9. All right, Li Anti-Hero Hair for Genesis 9. Let's go here. All right, let's try Hero. There it is. And so this has definitely got some clumping here. So all right, let's read some of this. Introducing Lee Anti-Hero Hair, because even digital characters deserve a rebellious streak. Designed by Lattice's Imagery, this hair pack is your ticket to giving your Genesis 9 characters that roguish look. All right, we're mixing old techniques with new strand-based hair technology and the latest Omni surface hair shader in an effort to take fiber mesh hair in Daz to the next level. Whether you're saving the world or just causing mischief around town, Lee Anti-Hero Hair ensures they'll do it in style with Anti-Hero Hair. I don't get that name. You get more than just hair. A bonus beard has been thrown in for that extra touch of rugged charm. This package comes fully loaded with customizable options, including adjustment morphs, hierarchical material presets, and optical maps, the tools you need to perfect that short, tousled hair look. So why wait? Everything is parented to Genesis 9, but the cap comes loaded with a bunch of adjustable morphs too. I like that a lot. I love that part. Note, the hierarchical materials won't work on the hair once it's parented to the cap. All right. So set everything up first, or just reparent the hack back. Okay. The hierarchical materials won't work on the hair once it's parented to the cap. So set everything up first, or just reparent the hair back to Genesis 9. Give your characters the hair they deserve, the kind that says, "I'm no hero." I don't get that part, all right? I just don't. What's wrong with heroes? Okay, so you know, they save cats from burning buildings. They risk their life to. So yeah, first responders, they're heroes. Doctors, they work 15 hours to save somebody's life in surgery. You know, they nothing against heroes here, or male heroes. Some men are heroes, but all right. So let's see if they have more hero hair that they do. Okay. All right. I don't know if this hair is. It looks like a lot of this hair that they're selling, even way back, and is strand-based hair. So all of this kind of looks like strand-based hair. So I would assume that these new Omni textures would work. Okay, now if I hide the items I own, we'll see that I have. Yeah, I bought this body bristles, and this right here, I believe, yeah, this is like the best. Hair set. Okay, morphs. Feet, arms, armpits. Okay, yeah, this is the best hair set that's been made, I think, to date. Yeah, this is it with the back hair. This is by far and this is also the Omni hair. So this, you know, it's just something, this hair is something to now let's double check that. Let's go and find this other hair, the body hair. So obviously there are some parts of this that can't be done. That's why when I was clicking on it, nothing was happening. Okay, because it was parented. I don't know. You know, you'd think when you put the hair on, it's going to be parented to them. I'm not sure. Okay, it's when it's this hero hair is parented. How else would you work on the hair without parenting it to your figure? That part doesn't make sense. Okay, so we're going to go here to hair. Let's select Ethan. And let's go to the hair. And let's see if this hair has those same kind of, because you might be able to use the colors from the other set. I think that may be the case, that this hair will be body hair. Here it is. And let's this is the one that takes forever to put on. All items with thinner roots. Okay, let's do it. And I believe this hair, when we go and look, you'd think they would mention it in the product that this is Omni hair. Oh, it says Daz Studio Iray material presets. But this is all, this hair, oh, if you look, it says it also comes with the H matte materials. I think a lot got done to this hair after that promo was made. You have to wait until the hair, this little progress bar down under here, and let me turn on my cursor so you can see. This little progress bar down in the bottom, you have to wait until they're all done and they snap to the body. But I believe what happened is they made this, all of this stuff here. They made this page for Daz Studio, and at the last minute, they included Omni hair. So they may have been working on this hair for a long time, and then Daz told them, "Oh, we've got this new Omni hair," and so they already had the promo and everything made for it, and so they just added a bunch of stuff to the product. I swear when I put this on, there wasn't armpit hair here, and now there is. So we're still waiting for this all to snap to his body. This is by far, I believe this is the best body hair set ever made for any Daz figure. So it's just my opinion. But I've never seen body hair look this realistic, and boy, it takes a long time for the chest hair to snap. But you just have to wait until it all snaps to their body. And now we go to materials, so we can look at the materials. It says translucency add. No, we have to. Now, I was sure I saw these sandy. Okay, maybe I'm. Okay, this is black. I'll bet when I click on once these snap to his body, they take a while to snap. I don't know why, but this takes a good long time. But once it's on his body, it's really nice. I think I'm going to save this guy just because if we end up with a problem, save as. This is Ethan Omni. All right. That's what we're working on tonight is Omni colors. Omni, and thank you for the likes. You people are so very nice to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know why my hair is like, it's strange. I think I've got Omni hair tonight. I dyed my hair today, and I've got now a big streak down the center. Oh, maybe that's where I have more gray. I don't know. Because I dyed my hair a lighter color than it was, and some of it maybe didn't take. Some of it took, and some of it took like really well, and some of it didn't. Okay, so it's snapped here now. Now we can select this hair. We go to body hair, and let's go to surfaces, and no, this hair is not Omni hair, but we have our Omni shaders, which means now I am sure I saw Omni shaders for this hair. All files. Opacity thicker, glossy, shiny. Oh, so we also have armpit shadows. This is really nice. So they actually have like a skull cap for the armpit. Oh, so, or you could just put that there so you don't have to put even hair there. It would just be, okay. So body bristles. Okay, so we go thinner. Okay, so you don't actually have to go in and set the opacity. You can just use this. Thinner for the chest. Body. Oh, that's really nice. This is the best hair set so far. Chest. Translucency. Add translucency. Yeah, see, that just made it even thinner. I'm not sure that I like that translucency. I think I like it as hair. Okay, thinner. That's thinner. And we can go into the opacity and make it even thinner if we want, which would be here. This. And opacity. Cut out opacity. Yeah, you can make it almost disappear. And I'm wondering if this is the hair set that I'm thinking of. No, I don't think this is. I think there's a new hair set, but let's see. Hair. Because I'm sure I saw a hair set, hair with yeah, see this. I don't know why this doesn't have an image for it. Okay, let's remove this hero, all right, so this is the same. Okay, so remove that hair. And let's load this body hair. And I bet when we go in here, we're going to find all kinds of Omni materials. And this is the hair set that I complained. I went on to the forum and said, you didn't give us any armpit hair. But, you know, it's not that hard to go to that other set and just throw some armpit hair in there. But this hair, I'm sure that this hair set here is Omni. So this is Genesis 9 heavy body hair. Let's say heavy body hair. Here it is. I don't know what happened to the image for it. Okay, and I think a beard comes with this. Now it says Iray. Oh, see, Omni. That's where I got all that Omni. So this comes with legs, hair, shoulders, hands, shins, forearms, feet. and legs. So this is and thighs. This is the best hair. This is what this hair right here is what I meant. It's the best hair that's been made to date. The other hair is very nice, but this hair is when you use those Omni shaders, and it takes a while again for the hair to load. But this is the best hair for okay. It will load. So yeah, and what's really, really nice about this hair is it's not D-force, which means, see, it says 10 different color options in blended dual lobe and 12 using the new Omni hair shader. Which means, we can probably just use those other shaders from that shader set on this hair as well, because it's Omni hair. Let's see. All right, it's starting to load. Let's see, it's 2%. So they load eventually. Not sure. Well, I don't know why these take so long to snap onto their body. They've loaded, they're in the scene, but it takes a while for them to read the geometry and snap in place. It's probably because it's very high sub D. And the geometry is all, because you really want this bodysuit, you don't want to be turning angles and seeing the hair not really shaped to their body. So I say take as long as you need to snap so that it snaps right perfectly to their body, and then you don't have to worry about it. So now we're at 4%. It will, it'll go faster at some point, but it takes a while. And this is probably the torso. I don't know that it's like all snapping right now. I think it's probably the torso, and then it's going to have to snap a few, but the other ones don't take as long. So let's take a look at these materials while we can here. Now, these are the colors that come. These are the Iray MDL ones. Where are the Omni? Okay, and now you would think they would change, that they wouldn't use MDL here, that they would use a different thing for the like it would say Omni. But we have black, we have blonde, and brown, chestnut, coffee, dusty brown, blonde, gray, Omni red, rose gold, strawberry blonde, and white. So yeah, and you can alter these as well. And I don't know if the default ones, when you put the body hair on, if the default hair is actually, oh, and this comes with a beard, which means you get an Omni beard. And I believe you can just use these shaders with the beard and with the different body parts. I think they just work on everything. This is one where you can grow the hair. You can actually grow the hair on the body and to the length you want it. So you don't have to just kind of make it disappear or you don't not only dependent on the opacity, but you can grow the hair. This is a very nice beard, especially on him. It hasn't snapped to his face, I don't think, yet. Maybe the beard already has, but no, it looks like there's a patch that hasn't snapped. No, it hasn't snapped yet. It's only at 7%. I wonder if we go into texture shaded, if this might go a little faster. Yeah, I see it doesn't look like it's quite right here. There's little patches and stuff. See, like these patches. So in the arms, the shoulders are like way out there. We got back hair. It hasn't. Well, it does. It has. The back hair is sunk right into his back. It's just gone for now. I'm wondering if this is going to. Gosh, this character looks beautiful even in texture shaded mode. It's a really beautiful figure. Yep. All right, anytime now you could. The first time I did this, it was like, wow, it was a big shock because I couldn't figure out why this was, and I thought it was stuck in Iray. And it's the first time I've seen like this progress bar appear when something is applying, like, you know, like hair or clothing or something. I've just made, okay, it's doing. This progress is for everything because I just saw his arm snap, okay? So it's doing everything, it's showing the progress. Now his shoulder just snapped, it's going quicker. So, we gotta get the legs to snap. So the arms and shoulders have snapped. I don't know that the beard has snapped. Maybe the beard has already snapped. No, I don't think it has. This something weird on the chin. No, I don't think the beard is snapped yet. The arms definitely have. This is worth the wait. This hair is, I mean, I would say probably 2 or 3 times better than any hair. And I went into the forum and complained, why didn't we get any armpit hair with it? And how about some nose hair and ear hair and vellus hair? It's like, it's like, where are they? I'm terrible. But, it's like it'd be nice to have the complete set with some nose hair and ear hair and vellus hair with this set. It's because the rest of the set and armpit hair, the rest of the set is so nice. It's like, why not just complete it? Complete the set and give us this everything we need for the hair. And And then I checked back and I got confused between that last set and I says, oh my gosh, this set has armpit hair. What was I thinking? Why didn't I read it? And now I know it didn't, that I was confused, and that this hair set does have so okay, something just jumped again. It's trying to read it. Did it do the beard? No, I don't think so. No. And this is nice because we have the Omni hair, okay, also. And then we have all this Omni on the hair on the body, Omni. So that these two sets, that's why we're doing this tutorial, is because I figured I'm the hair guy. I'm the one who's just, well, you know, it's like I think I'm one of the only Daz. I think the guy with the British accent, and he looks like he's from India. I've learned so much from him. He'll do male figures. Okay, there's the beard snapped. He'll do male figures. I'm sorry that I can't remember his name or his channel or anything, but he's a British guy, and he does. Okay, now we're all done here. The beard snapped. Look how nice that looks. Okay, let's see what it looks like in Iray. And then we'll check and see if they come with Omni. Exit Steam, please. All right. Now these look like they may be Iray. That is beautiful hair. I bet it is. I bet they do by default send it at put it in as Omni, but we're gonna check. Okay, so look at all the different. We got the right thigh, shoulder, left, right, shoulder, shin, left, right, hand, left, right, forearm, left, right, foot, left, right, and beard and back. So we need some nose hair, some ear hair, and we need the armpit hair, nose, and vellus hair, little teeny thin hairs on the cheeks and face. We need some little peach fuzz hairs on the face. Yeah, so now we take this and see, let's check the beard. Is the beard Omni? And yes, it is. So these load as Omni. Okay, and this is very nice. So we have complete Omni hair on him. This looks a little heavy, the style that I did on the anti-hero hair. Let's see, we go to parameters. And we can take and go to what would it be, parameters here, and add grain, add frizz. There were some look at the longer strands. Okay, so we can go shorter strands, right? Okay, I don't know that these will work. Okay, these extend, so we can bring this in. Why do these look terrible? They look like they've just kind of scrunched up. I've totally ruined this hair. I've just done so many things with it that I've just ruined it. So, but let's, I don't know how to use this new Omni hair, and that's why we're we're doing some stuff to see if we can learn a little bit about it. Now, now there's a grow here, so we go with it. Let's mess with the chest here, because the torso is the one that's a little bit kind of overdone. So front length, front. So we can grow it or ungrow it. Length, front. See that? Okay, we'll bring it up a little more. And when we zoom in like this, now his chest is a little bit, okay, we'll bring it down just a bit more. And we can do the same with the, okay, length, sides. Okay, we're going to just bring about the same. And we go shoulder left, length, about here, shoulder right, length, arms, forearm left. So you can decide how long. This is an amazing thing, being able to just, I don't think they're just using an opacity trick. I think they're actually shortening the length of the hair. But we could check and see if when I move the length, because you still have the, okay, now I don't know that this hair has an opacity. Okay, well, this is the right arm. Okay, so we have to actually look at the arm we're changing. Forearm left. So that shortens the hair, but we also now may have on surfaces the opacity IOR. See, I don't see. Oh, you have to enable it. Okay, where is it? Enable opacity. Why it doesn't come enabled, I'm not sure. But you can still now make it kind of like see-through. So it just doesn't show up as much. And then you might really want to go with more length. You don't want it all kind of, but look at how it kind of, this is what's really nice about this hair, how it sticks off the sides. It just has this nice kind of look to the sides. Now I've made it too short. So if I go back to parameters and we make it a little longer. And then we can just mess with the opacity. See this? This looks so realistic. It really, really does. I've worked with so many kinds of hair, and this is really nice because then you can go back into the opacity again and just bring it down a little more. And it makes it kind of thinner, but it makes it thinner, but it's still long. It doesn't, the old opacity used to make, that looks really nice. And everything is different, is the hands, okay? You can decide how much hair you want on the hands. That's not bad. So I tend to, I'm starting to think that the best way is not to shorten the hair, but just to go to the opacity and turn it on. Now this would be the left hand, which would be here. That's the left hand. And just bring the opacity down. Leave the hair long like that, but just bring the opacity down, and it looks so real. That is just really nice. And you have also this opacity threshold. I'm not sure what that is. That's new. You have this azimuth, okay, and roughness root. And then you can also just, if you have, like right now, the leg hair is coming through his pants. See that? And this is what's nice is this is not. So what I would do is go back to this chest hair, and I think I lowered in the parameters, I lowered the length, okay, front and sides. We'll just bring this back up. And the length is fine. It's just that it's so thick. And that's what the surface allows us to do here, is to turn on the opacity and just bring the opacity down. Yeah, and see that just looks, now this guy is just a little too buff for me. They've really kind of like muscled him up. And let's go to parameters and give him a kind of normal body. I don't mean normal, I mean just average body, okay. There we go. Are we going to be able to get rid of this little thing here? All right. Now let's see what this hair looks like with the opacity brought down. And see, you can change the color and all, but now I'd say the opacity could come down a little more. Maybe the length a little bit, but torso, just a little bit. The length on this, a little bit on the sides. And then go to surfaces, torso. Let's bring this opacity down a little more. You can get it just, yeah, see, now that to me looks right. It just has that kind of look to it that's right. And even his facial beard here, the length is fine. But we could bring the opacity down a little bit, the beard. Where's that? Short options. Beard. We go in here, enable opacity. Just make the beard a little thinner. And I think the length could go just mustache type. Look at these currently used beard. Wow. Hair, mustache type A, B, neck length. And we can go let's go to 9 here and see if we can actually see this in. That's nice. Type B. Wow, scraggly. Type C. Whoa. Type D. It's going to be bigger. Cheap line smoothing. And then the mustache type. I really like that neck length. How far it goes down the neck. If you're going to have a big beard, you're going to bring it down the neck more. Okay, now type C. Which one makes it wide? They all seem to lengthen it a little. But these type D, you know, these ones seem to make it longer. Okay. Let's see what this looks like. Now, I think there's also hair width. This is the one we didn't look at. See, what I'm seeing here is something I've never seen, this kind of quality in a beard, in a Daz beard. Surfaces, so we bring the opacity up a little more. It's a little too see-through. I've never seen this texture quality in facial hair. Look at that. See, this is really nice. It's like, look at that. All right, so okay, now we're wow, this is just, now I wish we had some of the other thing, roughness, specular shift, roots, tipsy. Okay, we have all of this. This is 120. I think 155 was for the human. Bring this up a little higher so it's got a little more shine to it. Oh, that's a little bit high. One makes it kind of dull, and that gives it a little bit more shine here with the light. Now, this, just, I cannot believe. Now, his skin is a little too smooth. We can add a little bit of dye to it. So the root color, or the tips, I think the tip color could be a little bit darker. Let's just see what happens. Oh, I don't think I clicked it. What happened? I don't think it's clicking. There. All right. Go a little darker. Oh, and that's for the beard. Okay, that's also the mustache. That's them together. Oh, we have to add how much we want. So when we bring this up, it blends that in. Whoa, okay, that's the dye color for the root hair color. Okay, so we go with this. Let's pick this color, custom color. All right, and so the tip color, make that nice and dark. That's very nice. Now let's give him some skin. What was his skin? Let's do something with his face skin to give him a little bit of ruddiness, like. Save him, Ethan Omni. I wish we could flatten the beard out, but what you can do is you can just come in here with Geometry Editor and you can just trim this if you want. You have to be very, very meticulous with it, but you can trim this beard if just come along with the Geometry Editor and just zoom along and trim it if you want. That's what's nice about this particular hair set, is you can trim it or you just hide parts of it if it sticks out too much, and it does right in here to me. It kind of should flatten against his face a little more, but that's okay. It's because you can trim it. And now you can also trim up in here, which might be, you might end up with a perfect line, which might not be good, but it all depends on what you do here. So now his face, let's see, let's go to Ethan. And I am drinking decaf coffee. Now we're going to type in skin. And this one here, the skin detailer. Materials, we can just come in here and preset 1, give him some blemishes and kind of like stuff on his skin. So his skin just doesn't look like it, and it does the whole body. Let's see. Takes a while. And all right. Did that do it? No, it's still putting it on. This is all lie. It has to put it on every, and it's pretty fast. Oh, there we go. See how that just gave him. This is a little too much. I think we can at least go to the face part. Okay, now this may be a way to, well, I think he needs hair now. Now, the thing is you can take and do this in Photoshop. You can take this whole skin detailer into Photoshop, and you've got a dial for everything, moles and where the moles are all set, and freckles, everything. You can just dial it in. So there's a lot more that I haven't done. I haven't done his shoulders and all of that. So let's give him some hair so it just doesn't, it's not so obvious, but now his face. I'm not sure if I can go into the surfaces. Okay. Ethan. Yeah, I can actually. Skin. What would it be? Surfaces. Well, Ethan. Head. And then we go into translucency color, layered image editor. And this would be this setup here. And we do now the opacity on that. And we can just bring that down on that, these blemishes. And I'm hoping it's not going to change the, like create a line, an obvious line between his surface things. Doesn't look like it's working. Let's see what happens when we accept. Oh, you have to wait. It doesn't change it on him. It changes it here, and you see the change, and then it has to do the change here. Yeah, so that just gave him. See, it just gave him a little bit of ruddiness on his face, a little bit more character on his face, so it doesn't look like his face was just made of plastic or something. So that's nice, and now we can go into hair, some kind of hair. Let's go to this Omni. Since we're working on Omni stuff, we're going to go back to this Omni hair and see if we can make that work with him. The lighting in this is just kind of direct on with him. Let's use this hair, or we could go with this hair. I think this is Omni hair now too. Oh, that's the crown of thorns. We don't want to give him that. Now this hair looks like, now from what I kind of been told, we should be, I think we're going to be getting toggle flash. Okay, what was this? I think that they're going to be going very heavy now into strand-based hair. I believe that strand-based hair is going to be kind of like dominating the Daz store over other types of hair. So from what I hear. Now let's go to this. Let's try this hair on him. Pixie cut. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I think it will meld into his sideburns. The sides may be too pointed. Well, that kind of works. We just, now the thing is, we look at this pixie cut, and is this strand-based? It does look like strands. So let's see if what happens if we put a strand-based. Now let's first see if it is strand-based. And that, I mean, if it's Omni. And this, Yes, this is. This is Omni hair. So we could, so we should be able to take this hair from his beard. I changed his beard color, and it's not really, I'm not sure that it actually matches. We might be able to take the beard here. And now look, thin hair. There's actually thin hair. There's the mustache. So there's hair, like if we turn off the beard, which we'd have to do with the cutout, we could actually see these different parts of hair. But let's copy this. And what happens when we paste this on? See, this would be nice, like if this is the case that all strand-based hair now that comes out with this Omni, you're going to be able to just use their textures on other strand-based hair because they're all this Omni texture. Now, we're going to find out. So we're going to take this beard. We copied that texture. And now we go to the Pixie cut. All right. And go with the Pixie hair. Long hair. And there's just this shading group, I guess. Right click. And paste. And look how that worked. Now there's still another. It's the under hair. Okay, there's the long hair and the short hair. Paste. Why didn't that work? There. So that's how that works. And it looks like there's something else here. Long hair, short hair, maybe the Pixie cut too. Pixie cut, short hair. And maybe the Pixie cut too. Paste. No, that's the thing. So it looks like there's something coloring this hair, or maybe we don't see this color because his beard is too short to see it. This is very interesting. So if we take these two here, now the dye. All right, this was for okay, remember I put this on, the hair color was on the roots. That's why I dyed this hair with the root color. So if we just make this darker like that, it will probably mix in with the root. Okay, here we go. Darker. Okay, I'm not sure. I might just be working on one. I know we were working on them both. Hair dye weight. I don't see any other colors here. Surfaces, okay. All right, let's go to our there might be, this might be an environmental thing. No, I don't think it's like, I don't think it is. I think melanin. Brown. Okay, I think I just all right. Brown. All right, let's just try, let's select these two and select all of this here. And let's go to our Omni hair set. We'll see if we can just change everything to something from that Omni. So everything's Omni now. We're going to be able to do everything Omni. With this hair, it just seems as though it translates to everything now. So we go just to select this and turn this off, and let's just go to Omni, OMNI, default, and there it is. Shader sets. Let's try this brown. And that it did, whatever it did, it just covered it. And that's the same thing with now the beard. So it's just nice that you can go through, and if you have Omni eyebrows, Omni beard, Omni hair, Omni body hair, you can just go boom, 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 and it doesn't matter what set, you can go and get a shader set and put it on and switch them. So now it makes it so easy because I can just now click the beard. Where's the beard? Right here. And go to surfaces, make sure we have all the beard stuff selected, and go back to our shader set, and there we go. And now, and did that work? Well, it kind of did because, but it has a thing here now set in the surfaces. It's called IOR, and we got to bring that down a little bit. Index of refraction, I think it is. Yeah, so we bring that up to 1 maybe. Or, okay, 120, let's say, index of refraction. See, this is catching the light. And the other one isn't. Oh, I went up to 5. Oh, where is it? Let's go to 1. All right, what? Oh, 1.25. Now, if we do the same thing with the hair, where's the hair? Pixie cut, short, long, this, index refraction, 1.25, 5. Yeah, see that kind of, it made it dull looking, but it's just, they're kind of the same color. Now you see this, it's the way the light hits it, but they're pretty well matched. Looks like the eyebrows are already matched. And now so we could take this Pixie hair color, copy that selected color, and just put it on everything, the torso, front and sides, paste. Is it going to work? Okay, now we lost our opacity and all, but that's okay. We go to, maybe we can select all of these like this. Right hand, forearm. Can we do the left? Okay. Right foot, and then select it all here in surfaces. Paste. to selected surfaces. Okay, yeah, now that worked, but it did work. But what we've got to do now is take one of them. We take the torso. Now that we have the color, we take the torso one, front and front, and front. Oh, I guess in sides, and we can just take this. What was it? We just took the opacity down. We'll turn on, enable opacity, and bring it down to about halfway for the torso. Maybe a little more. Okay, then we copy this. This is so much easier. Select that. Select all of these. Paste. And now you'll see his arm hair get the opacity also. Well, did that work? Well, let's see. Let's look and see if turn the opacity. Okay, no, it didn't. So we have to do these. Well, what we could do is select them all. Turn the opacity off, on, and bring them all down. Wow. And we could take. Now what happened is when we put this on his beard, we lost the opacity on the beard. Remember I lowered the opacity? So we go here to this, enable opacity, and bring that down. That's why it got so bright looking. There we go. See, this is so easy to work with. It really, 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 really is. So look at us. Yeah, Nathan. Ethan. Now, I mentioned that we could trim his beard a little bit. Let's see what happens when we try to trim his beard. Just a little bit here and see what happens. Now, I don't think I can trim it like that because I'll end up trimming his, so maybe we can trim it this way. Let's see, because I can see where. Let's see what happens when we just mess around with this. Tool, translate, geometry editor, right click. Okay, right click. Okay, what's happened? Geometry editor, select Ethan, right click, mode, lasso. What if we come in here like this? Did that select anything? No, there may not be enough points in his beard to do that. So what happens when I do this? You see it does, it selects. Oh, I have Ethan selected. All right, that's why we have to select the beard. All right, let's try this again. What happens when we do this? It selected something there. And if I hold Control key, I think I can select more. In here. Right click, let's just hide it. And that is how you trim a beard. We could delete it, but I'm just going to hide it. All right, now let's see what happens when we look at him from the side. See, I think that brought that in just enough so it doesn't look like he's a chipmunk with a bunch of nuts in his mouth. Yeah, you're supposed to use I think a number 2 brush on the sides for a male, and it's just the way beards are. I may not have come off of that enough. Now I think I really messed that up. Okay, and then I can hold alternate and say maybe I don't want those. Okay, and maybe I went in too far here. Right click, hide, visibility, hide selected polygons. As long as we don't have a blank spot here. A little bit of one, but click. All right. I think that's way too much, but let's see. I just went way in real far and didn't select anything, so apparently it's saying enough is enough. Well, we got a little bit more. Geometry visibility, hide selected polygons. Now I've got this big chunk here. Right click, visibility, hide. Now I got another chunk there. See, I'm wondering if, see this, that's right about here and under the chin. You're supposed to use a number 2. This is supposed to be shorter than the goatee part. Then you, This is all supposed to be much shorter. Visibility, hide selected polygons. I could make hair. One of these days, I'm hoping that I become talented enough at this to do this, to make my own hair. And geometry, visibility, hide selected polygons. Once you get it where you want it. Now the problem is that I could end up cutting parts of his hair away in the back. You have to be very careful that you don't chop his hair. I don't dare take any more off here, even though, well, there's a little piece here. Let's see. Okay. All right. See, this is what's nice about having non-deforce. See, why would you put deforce on a beard? Just, I have no idea why anyone would put deforce on a beard. So it just doesn't make any sense at all in my head. Okay. That doesn't bother my sensibility now. Okay, so we now have, save this. This works for me. It still seems like heavy here in this area here, but it's okay. Now he's got a little patch there. I don't know what happened there. So, but, got a little patch. So, it should all be kind of shortened there. So, all right. I guess this is going to probably do it for me. I'm not sure what else I'm going to do with this, but I wanted to kind of, I think I accomplished what I set out to do, and I'm not sure, because what I did apply this hair to some of the old strand-based hair, and I'm not smart enough to do that, and so I think that's going to do it for me. So, Angus, thank you for watching. And we had Art, who's sleeping because he has an awesome meeting tomorrow with a client. And then we had Software Tools tonight here. And thank you very, very much. I hope this was helpful. I think, you know, I've got my camera somewhat fixed. I'm not sure that's exactly what I want it to be, but my camera at least is clear now, and it doesn't seem to, when I hold up my hands, it doesn't have this kind of massive fuzz that, you know, that was around my hands and stuff like that. So yeah, we have a full screen here, and I'm not sure why my hair is blonde right there. It's this little blonde patch. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. I will be back again with more Daz Studio stuff. We got this really fierce looking character here now in our scene, and I think we'll turn him a little more like this, maybe, or maybe like that. Yeah, he's amazing. Yeah, there's so. All right, take care, and I will see you again soon. This is EZ3DTV, and I am RexRed. And please like, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and so I'm gonna get some sleep, and it is 12 o'clock at night, and maybe watch a little bit of some TV. And thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you for the likes, and I hope this was helpful in some way. I will see you again soon. It is RexRed signing off for now. Take care. Bye-bye.